And two of the most influential young fashion designers in America. Please welcome Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. I don't know why we don't hang out more. I adore the two of you. And you're just like such an amazing story. You're like just so successful, and what an amazing career that y'all have had.
Thank you.
And continue to have.
It's been a long one so far.
Yeah, I mean, you started at like 6 months old or something, right?
Yes, on Full House. We were 6 months old. And then from there, it just kind of...
But don't they usually get rid of the babies and then just recast older kids?
Always.
I mean, that's just rare that you stayed the kids.
Yeah.
And do you remember, like, what's your earliest memory of that?
There's quite a few.
I'm not sure if they're memories or old footage.
Right.
Yeah. You kind of confuse the two. But we remember small things like being in a shower with Dave.
All right, let's not talk about that. Okay. I was talking about the show. So let's, I wish I had done a sitcom so I'd have footage of my childhood, because I have no memory of my childhood, and at least you have that, you know? And then you end up being like very, very successful fashion designers, which like I said, I love your clothes.
Thank you.
I wear them all the time on the show. And when I was campaigning to be on the cover of Oprah's magazine, y'all got in touch with us and wanted to dress me for the cover of O, which I was very flattered.
That was amazing. We have it framed in the office.
Well, I have it framed too. That was what I was wearing on the cover of O. Not the best way to show off your stuff. There's other stuff in there too.
We were so excited. We're such big fans of you, and it was just really exciting for us to make something for you.
Well, thanks so much. Yeah, I loved everything. I wore, I think, we did 3 different covers, and every cover was your outfits. And you have 3 different lines, is that right? You have the Row, which is what I'm wearing.
We have the Row, Elizabeth and James, and Olsenboye.
Because you started, I mean, your company is you know, a billion-dollar company, and you started at like age 10 being in these meetings. Did you know what was going on at that age?
I think we knew what was going on, but I think it was just about listening and understanding and learning the process.
And it's a completely different language, you know, learning about finances and branding, and there's so many different elements to the process, to creating something, that it was, our parents really just felt strongly about us being in those meetings, whether we really understood it or not, that we started to understand the language of the business. But
most people wouldn't actually get involved. You'd sit back, and obviously you've done very well, and you'd just kind of coast. But what made you get into fashion? What was the impetus for, like, I'm going to create a line?
We had done it when we were 10, and it was once again for mass, and it was for kids. And that was extremely successful. And then we decided to go away, go to school, move to New York, and take a step back and figure out what we really wanted to do. And that was still something I think we were both extremely interested in, but we wanted to do it with full control, and we wanted to do it our way.
Right.
Also, when we were younger, we always took adult clothing and cut it down to our size to fit us.
Right.
So we sort of understood fit and quality.
And you have different styles, but when you were growing up, you were dressed alike a lot, because you had to be dressed alike, right? That they kind of, or did you want to be dressed alike?
It was alike but different. It was always alike, but
like the same dress but red or black, or
I was the girly one and she was the sporty one. So it was, you know, a little.
It wasn't necessary. It wasn't by choice, I don't think. I think you know, as when we sort of, I don't know, 15, 16?
Probably 12 and 13, we were really doing it ourselves.
All right, we have to take a break, and we come back. Since y'all are so kind, you got me things. I got you something as well. We'll be back.
All right. Okay, good.
I don't see myself with anybody else, that's for sure.
Olsenboye is the line that's more affordable, I guess, right?
Yes.
It's a juniors line at JCPenney, and it's from $20 to $50, and
Oh, the fashion show.
yeah, did that.
So you did do that?
Yes.
That was in
Yes.
Paris before, or no?
No, this was in New York City.
Oh, okay.
And JCPenney has just been incredible partners. They really have let us kind of have full control of the branding and the clothes, and have it's been an amazing collaboration.
That's great that
Yeah.
you can do, because your clothes are so cool. They're so, like, they're beautifully done, and that they're affordable at Penny's now. That's really great.
Yeah.
And your mom was very stylish growing up, right? Is that where you were sort of influenced by her?
Definitely. I think, that's where our big glasses came from.
Definitely
and
the big
maybe some
mascara,
scarves and the layering.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And y'all do seem to, you hang out all the time together. Are you together as much as we think, or we just see photos? Are y'all best friends?
Yeah, we're
Probably more than
everyone thinks. I
yeah.
know. We're together every day, probably from 9 a.m. till 12 at night sometimes. or
But you don't live
later.
together.
No.
Would you want to live together, or would that be too much?
We've started thinking about it
again.
recently.
It didn't work out the first time, but maybe.
Right.
We thought our furniture would go really well together, and our
We
art
did
and
buy
our clothing.
matching chairs
Yeah.
just in case.
Because you would have, I mean, you obviously, I know you say you're somewhat different, but you kind of nod at the same time. You're connected in such a way that you think probably and think of the same thing at the same time. And when you're apart, do you have that thing that twins talk about, where you know if something's happening with her, if somebody's hurt, or not, if something...
I think you get that feeling. I don't know how to really explain it.
We definitely feel it, and also, we're mirror twins, so we also kind of go like this. So one of us is, is really good, the other one's maybe not so good. It's just this kind of balancing.
Is that good? So you help the other person when they're down? That's better.
Yeah. I think so.
Well, you both have really great attitudes. Just from the things I've read that you've written about yourselves, and just the kind of things you explore in life, and your attitudes about everything are just amazing and positive and scandal-free, and that's pretty rare in this business.
Thank you.
All right, so. Oh boy. So you're known for, like, certain things, right?
Yeah.
So I had something made for both of you. With your big bags. All right.
I've been waiting for something this big.
And the big glasses. That's right. Fabulous. You're welcome.
Thank you. We've been waiting for this.
Look, you look fabulous. Yeah. All right. Everybody, Olsenboye is available exclusively at JCPenney. Everyone in the audience is going home with a $100 gift card.